You live my dream life, I hear from people. I bought Leafy Lady in December 2021 as the next step of my independence. After losing my job due to COVID-19 the year before and deciding to take matters in my own hands, I retrained myself as a sewing technician in a slow fashion company under one of Brixton Archers as my plan B, and then set up bike-powered flower stall to bring some joy to my neighbours in Camberwell as a plan A. I worked like crazy to save up enough money that when my landlord gave me generous 9 months notice, I knew I'd be able to buy a boat and never ever depend on decisions of others. That was the plan, and I made it happen. Leafy and I were match made in heaven. We've been together for the past 4 years, and that's the longest and best relationship I've ever had. The deal was simple. I look after her, and in return, she looks after me. We served each other, and that's why it worked. She offered me her space to grow my flowers outside and make a cozy nest inside. I would give her an annual health check to make sure the engine muscle works well and the stove is burning hot every winter. Leafy Lady was always more than a tin box. She offered me a rescue and help to grow my independence. We had ups and downs, but I knew every crisis can be worked on. I loved waking up in between reeds and ducks for the past 4 years. So yes, I have been living someone's dream, but was it my dream? Did I dream about living in a metal box, handling coal and praying for my cat to not slip into a polluted water? Or did it just happen by the circumstances of the past? Leafy Lady reminds me of everything I once loved, but I don't anymore. My ex-boyfriend, the life we've planned together, and the long solitude afterwards. 4 years of living on a towpath, feeling fisherman's breath on my windows, and seeing dogs chasing my cat made me realize that Leafy Lady was here for a reason and for the season of my life. For the past year, I wake up from a dream of a different kind, as if I was living someone else's dream, but not mine. I can see beauty in the way my dishes were stacked on a drying rack. I can see beauty in colours of a faded grass. And I can see beauty in changing the container if you've reached its capacity, even if that means pulling the roots out. I see beauty in striving for a piece of land, if you've outgrown your old potted life. And that's not to be ungrateful for what you've built and still love. That's for the respect for the soil, which fueled you faithfully, but needs a rest to replenish on its own. If I've learned one thing from my nomadic life of 4 years, is that you should move on before you drain the last drop of nutrients. If you see your soul starving and you have nothing to give back, maybe it's time to look for a different landscape and allow to recover the burnt parts. My dream is yet about to happen.